On this episode of Real Frank Michigan Wolverines football,
the state of Ohio has been broken. And I think something made them really, really soft.
Ohio.
They won the national championship. What has caused Ohio State to turn Ohio soft?
I'll never recover from this. I want to die. I want to die. Fire Ryan Day yesterday.
He wants to die. Situation and event. Legislation is getting involved. Laws. But why? What made them so soft? We need to dig into that. We're going to break it down and see if we can find maybe that specific moment in time when this all started to happen. We'll get into all that next.
Frank.
Ohio soft. Yes, Ohio soft is a real thing, and that's what Ohio State has evolved into. And you figure everything would be peachy in the state of Ohio after they just won their national championship. Is it really a national championship? Fourth place in your conference is a national championship. But hey, you got the trophy, you got the rings. Everything should be spectacular in your little state and your little Ohio soft school, but they're not. They're still not happy. Ohio State Representative Tex Fisher from Youngstown has proposed legislation that would prevent a state university in Ohio from competing in a game before 3:30 p.m. if both teams are ranked in the top 10 of the AP poll. Ohio State, Michigan would be exempt. In other words, they don't want to play noon games anymore. Not the big games. They want to play the night games. Yeah, whoa! But what's amazing is their TV deal with Fox is called Big Noon. And the Big Noon is the big game of the day. Well, if you want to be the big school, the big program, you're going to play a lot of noon games. But they're not happy about that. That's not what they want. Now, they want to propose a $10 million fine for scheduling Ohio State noon kickoffs. They're going to charge a network that gave them a shitload of money for a TV deal and charge them $10 million if they don't like the way their games were scheduled? These pompous asshats. Now, let's be honest here with one another. Having those noon games is probably the best thing for Ohio State in the state of Ohio. You would get smashed and destroy your own state and your own people and your own population. You guys can't handle that. It'd be a mess. The society over there. Why would you do that to each other? More drunk driving and every fights and stuff would be all over the place. You don't want that. You guys can't handle that, especially if you lose. You're kind of soft. Now, you may look at me and go, Frank, you're so full of it. That's no way. That can't be true. No. Ohio's not that soft. Ohio is not soft like that. I have proof. Here's the actual bill that was proposed. Feel free to read it. Here's page 2. If a game subject to B of this section starts at a time earlier than permitted by the division, the Attorney General, you're going to get the Attorney General, because he has no better things to do than governing and keeping everything safe. He's going to worry about a time-scheduled football game. Clowns shall impose a fine of $10 million against either the host team's football athletic conference or the television network broadcasting or streaming the game, whichever party scheduled the earlier start time. Who's going to collect this $10 million? Are you going to go knocking on their doors of their corporate offices and say, hey, give us a $10 million for scheduling this thing at noon? How soft do you have to be that a noon game bothers you? How soft are your politicians that try to get these things passed in their legislation? Remember, they represent you, Ohio. Ohio soft. Remember when Michigan beat Ohio State and then a Ohio representative wanted to pass a law about the Ohio sportsmanship? Here it is, Representative Josh Williams. I'm proud to introduce the Ohio Sportsmanship Act to make flag planting at midfield a felony in the state of Ohio. Behavior that incites violence, brawls, and puts our law enforcement officers in danger has no place on the football field. Soft. Ohio soft. How many years in college football has a flag been planted at an opposing team's field if they won, the visiting team won? It happens all the time. But Ohio, they're sensitive. They think they're better than you. That turf is sacred. No other place in the country that you play at has anything like this. But they're at the horse poo. The horse poo, they want to make it a felony. You're going to go to jail if you do this. The Ohio Sportsmanship Act, authored by Williams, comes in response to Michigan's attempt to plant a flag after a November 30th win at Ohio State, which set off a brawl between the teams. It didn't set off a brawl. The Ohio State players got pissed because they're babies and then attacked the Michigan players. They started the brawl. And then you are trying to pass a law for people to get fined and be considered a felony. So do the players that you're at your university, Ohio soft, then would be the ones prosecuted? According to Williams' bill, no person shall plant a flagpole with a flag attached to it to the center of the football field at Ohio Stadium of the Ohio State University on the day of a college football competition. Whether before, during, or after the competition, whoever violates this selection is guilty of felony of the 5th degree. So does that mean they can take the flag off the flagpole and then lay it at the 50-yard line on top of the logo? Loophole. A 5th degree felony is the least severe in Ohio and carries a penalty of 6 to 12 months in prison, up to $2,500 fine, and up to 5 years probation. What the hell? Ohio soft. Ohio soft. Pretty soon it'll be illegal to tackle someone or block someone. Ooh. Look, it's Ohio Softy. Let me introduce you to Josh Williams.
Soft on Twitter, Williams. They're calling it soft.
I don't care.
Red Bar Horse, what do you think of this legislation?
Who's?
Williams, to ban flag planting.
I think sportsmanship should be cool again. I mean, he's just trying to help us out.
Sportsmanship is be cool? Is that what we're about? Is this what we've become on Calvin Squared, sportsmanship?
If I have to be called soft to preserve the integrity of our institution.
You are soft.
Oh, you're an institutionalist now?
You're soft.
Our law enforcement officers from getting injured from a violent encounter.
Law enforcement officers getting injured. How about your school that you're representing for in that state, Ohio soft, doesn't get their feelings hurt and then try and pick a fight afterwards?
Because of a damn flag, I don't mind being called soft for that.
You do care about being called soft.
Like in your arrested, charged book right there.
You don't have to get arrested in Ohio when it comes to a felony. You can get a direct indictment. You can get a bill of information. You don't have to technically get arrested.
There you go, people.
So, I mean, I deal with that on a daily basis. And 9 times out of 10, if it ever got charged, it'll get reduced down to a misdemeanor and a fine.
So 9 out of 10 times they'll get reduced to a misdemeanor fine. So why go through and waste the taxpayers' money for something that's going to be plea deal to nothing? What a waste of taxpayers' dollars. Ohio soft.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah, Ryan Day is soft. Do you think Ryan Day should
He needs to go.
He needs to go?
Oh shit, he called Ryan Day soft.
He needs to go.
Okay.
I would have fired him on the field.
Oh.
Oh, shots fired. Ohio soft. Now, what's funny, which makes Ohio even softer, is earlier in the season, Michigan played Texas. Texas beat them handily. And you know what happened after Texas beat Michigan at the Big House? Let me show you. Here they go. Texas planted their flag on the big block M. Did you see a fight? Did you see any fight there? Did you see any cops? Did you see any pepper spray? Do you see what the real problem is here? Ohio soft. Here, let me show you again. For you Ohio soft people. Here's the flag planted. Boom! Nobody hurt. Nobody injured. No fight. No Michigan player attacking them. It's part of the process. You don't want the flag planted, you beat them. Simple. Ohio soft. You know what else is soft? This.
Fuck that shit, man. Fuck these guys. We're the one on the field. Fuck you.
Oh, he's mad. His feelings are hurt. You didn't want the flag planted there, Mr. Sawyer. Then you should have done something about it during the game. Blah. Now, maybe you need a little refresher on what exactly happened during the flag planting at Ohio Soft's game. Here's an overhead view. I don't know if you've seen this of the whole incident. Let's take a look at it. It's been a while. It's been a few months, right? Look at, they're having a party, planting the flag. Oh, look who's coming there. Who's coming there? They're doing their own thing. Who's attacking who? Who's there? I see a bunch of red shirt people coming and attacking the people in the white jerseys. Who's got a problem? Look at another angle. Look at all that. Having a good time, planting the flag because you beat them in their home. Boom. Look at Look at that. You had 60 minutes. And here you are, you're fighting. Ohio soft. How soft can you be? You know you're soft when you try and take the flag and you can't keep the flag. Ohio soft. You got the flag. Look at, he's got the flag. I got your flag. I'm ripping your flag. Oh, you lost the flag. The Michigan guy got the flag. Jason Avante's got the flag. Oh, he tried to take it. You can't get the flag. You lost the flag. Look, who's that guy? Who's that guy? He comes out of, this guy, I don't understand. He comes out of nowhere. Look at him. It gets in his face. Oh, I would have uppercutted his butt, man, coming like that. And you know he's not a player. He's just some equipment guy or something. He's soft too. And who can ever forget this beautiful answer to a question why this was all going on? Let's relive it for a second.
Can't be fighting and stuff just because you lost the game. You know, all that fighting, we had 60 minutes. We had
60
4
minutes
quarters to do all that fighting. And now people want to talk and fight. That's wrong. You know, this is bad for the game. Classless, in my opinion.
Super
you know,
classless.
And people got to be better.
Do better, Ohio soft. Here's the funny part. Before the game, the Ohio State players were trying to intimidate the Michigan players. Look at this video. They're even soft at trying to intimidate people. Look, they're trying to instigate way before the game even started, before they got their ass beat in their home and the flag planted. Where's Jack at? Jack's gonna. There he is. Look at Jackie. Jackie Sawyer. Oh. How'd that work out for you, Jackie? All that trash talking before the game. The irony of we just watching the Ohio State players trying to taunt the Michigan players to start a fight before the game, they had produced this very informative video.
It's football season. Buckeye Nation, bring your A game. Whether you're in the shoe or on the road watching, be the best fans in the lane.
Gracious and victory in defeat.
Welcome.
Whoa. What was that? Be gracious in defeat?
Gracious and victory in defeat.
Welcome.
Whoa.
Gracious and victory in defeat.
Welcome.
Be gracious in defeat. Here you go. We got to play one more time, right?
Gracious and victory in defeat.
One more time. I just can't get enough of this. Be gracious in victory and defeat.
Gracious and victory in defeat.
One community. Behave like champions.
Uphold traditions.
Create memorable moments.
Keep the standard of excellence.
Show respect to all.
Oh! Show respect to all. Be gracious in victory and loss. They made this own video. Do they forget they made the video? Can't forget about after the game, after the whole flag planting thing either, right? Let's take a look at this. Ohio soft! You know who else is soft? This guy doesn't even know what happened during the flag planting. What happened? What happened? How embarrassing. This guy is the head coach of Ohio Soft. This is why you're soft. A flag planting issue. Your guys go out there and fight. Do you even go out there to break it up? No. You're too much of a wuss. And then you don't even know what happened. This is your team, the leader. This is why you're so soft. What happened? His lips. Read his lips. Here we go. Look. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened? Not only did I notice it, but the world noticed it too.
All right, here's what Urban Meyer should have done.
He
Arizona
misspoke.
State, they
Ryan
just
Day.
upset their rival. Here's their head coach, Kenny Dillingham, right here. A fight is about to break out. Watch as their head coach sees a fight about to break out.
Oh, a
He
fight's gonna
avoids
break out?
shaking hands
Flag
with
planting?
opposing coaches and sprints to tell his players, get the hell out of the field.
That's
get back
leadership.
To the locker room. This is Arizona defensive coordinator Dwayne Akina. He's yelling at all his players, get the hell into the locker room.
There you go.
Get the hell into the locker room.
Leadership.
Get the hell into the locker room. That is coaching. Where was this from Ryan Day? Where was this? He was on the sideline trying to figure out what happened. They too just lost to their rivals.
He was calling his representative to get a bill passed about flag planting at their stadium.
He's not about to let a fight ensue. He's embarrassed too. They just lost to their rival, yelling, everybody get the hell back into the locker room. No fight. That's what the hell coaching looks like.
No fight and no call to your state representative. Here's another video of a different angle of the flag planting. Ohio soft. Now the fight. Woo! Every time the same people are starting to fight. You know, I kind of agree with Mason Graham here in this video.
You guys are done. Your season's over.
Oh! I'm sorry, Mason. What do you think of them? Can you tell me again?
Ohio State pussy. You guys are done. Your season's over. We're good.
Your season's over. Oh, you gotta love that, Mason Graham. What a national treasure. Hurting. Ohio sauce is still hurting. It's very, very sad. Ohio strong. Ohio strong. In case you missed it, Jay Williams also had some feedback.
My mom and dad went to the Ohio State. It's
That's
obvious
unfortunate.
I'm a Buckeye fan when it comes to football. $20 million roster.
$20 million.
$20 million roster. 10-1. Lose to Michigan at home?
Still soft. He doesn't even know what to say. He's embarrassed for his parents right now. Oh, look. They even spelled your state's name for ya. What a bunch of sweet boys. I don't know if you've ever had the chance to follow Swanky Wolverine, but he's a terrific follow on X. He makes some great content, and he made this beauty. One.
Yo, this should be an Olympic sport.
2, 3, 4.
Wow.
Ohio soft. Even Booger on the day of the game, after the game, had some feedback for them too. They had 60 minutes to be physical and stop Michigan. Now they want to be tough guys. You lost. Get off the field and tip your cap to Michigan. Sour losers are the Buckeyes. Bam! There it is. No legislation. This is a great picture. Look at it. The score 13-10 and how in disbelief all the fans are. 20-point favorite. 20 points. Ohio soft. You know, they can be strong, though. Ohio soft can be Ohio strong sometimes. Here's an example.
Afraid anymore. Do you hear me? I'm not afraid anymore.
You know who else is soft? The fan base is soft. Check out some of these posts on their message boards. I have a well-connected friend in the Bay Area that says that Larry Ellison is a big 49ers fan and became very close with Chip Kelly and Ryan Day when Chip was the 49ers head coach and Day was QB coach. I think there needs to be an investigation by the FBI into Michigan's new billionaire booster paying Chip and Day tens of millions to lose the game to Michigan on purpose. How sick are you? How sick you are. Ohio soft, making up stories, trying to figure out how did they blow this game. 20-point favorites and their disbeliefs, and now making all these narratives. Woohoo! There's more. Investigating into fielding is a must. If you don't remember, that was the Ohio State kicker who missed a couple. I'm asking for a complete investigation to Jaden Fielding's call logs and text messages weeks up to the game. This missed chip shot is clearly a foul, almost rehearsed. I've seen too much this season. I will not be silent anymore. Is it Ohio soft Me Too movement? Game tampering cannot be tolerated. Ohio State was clearly winning yesterday's game, making Michigan play Ohio State football. What? Woo! Personally, I had every Michigan fan I know messaging me during this game. They knew it. I know it. Ohio State wins that game if untampered. But that's not what happened. Once again, Ohio versus the world. Delusional fans. Ohio soft fans. Here are some more examples. This logic, I don't know how they came up with this formula to justify Ryan Day and wins.
Every Ohio State fan I know has spent the last
broken fans.
I don't know what, 15 months.
Broken soft fans.
Screaming that Michigan cheated. Michigan cheated.
Oh, boy.
Michigan cheated.
What
Me as well.
illegal scouting.
Like I think everyone in here was probably, I'm not pointing fingers.
Cheated.
I'm one of those
Everybody
people
was
as well.
cheating, man.
And if that's the case, you probably put an asterisk on 21. Probably put an asterisk.
Now listen to this formula of a breakdown. How they try to justify some things here. It's the saddest things you're going to watch today.
On 22. 23, maybe a different story because they had time maybe to change signs, but that had come out by the time the 23 game came about. So on that thinking, if they cheated to win in 21 and 22, then does Day only have 2 losses to Michigan? Only one of them really considered a bad loss? I mean, is that a fair question to ask? Because they lost to a national championship team, gave them probably their closest game, one of their closest games of the season, had in my opinion, the best offensive drive any team had on that Michigan defense last year, that third quarter running drive. So is it fair to say he only has 2 losses against Michigan? And if that's the case, then he's only got 1 really bad loss, and that was what we saw this weekend.
What is wrong with them? What is wrong with it? What kind of math is that? Amazing. Let's not forget about the press conference and how Coach Moore answered this beauty.
Easier for you to speak about it when you're sitting in the winner's chair, but how important or what do you think of the concept of losing gracefully?
Yeah, I'm not. We didn't lose, so we won. So I'm not going to worry about losing.
Noah?
Question answered. Woohoo! We didn't lose, so what? I can't answer that. Sorry. Oh, this whole flag planting and then TV deals got to be done at noon. Wonder what's going to happen to Coach Moore now that he's done this. He planted the flag again. Oh, no. Oh, no, he planted the flag again. That's a felony now. That's going to be a felony. They're going to come arrest you. Unbelievable. And then here's some more crazy Ohio soft fan. The cheaters might actually have beat the Buckeyes fair and square this past year, but how do we know they didn't find a different way to cheat? Once a cheater, always a cheater, in my opinion. I can never watch the game the rest of my life. I just can't see wasting my time watching a fake game. There are better things for me to do with my time. It's got to be something in the water, right? That Ohio water, something in there, lead, too much fluoride. It's got to be something. After the season, Ryan Day has his little press conference and answers some media's questions, but he's got to promote that Ohio soft culture.
Like, we want guys who want to be at Ohio State. If we have to talk you into coming to Ohio State, if money's the first thing you're looking for, this isn't the right place for you.
Oh.
And if people choose Ohio State because they want to come to Ohio State, they're more likely to stay.
Wait a second. If they're coming here for money, Ohio State's not the right place?
The right place for you. And money's the first thing you're looking for, this isn't the right place for you. And if people choose Ohio State because they want to come to Ohio State, they're more likely to stay. And so that's just a philosophy that we've had here, for a long time. But now,
Okay, so if you want money, Ohio State's not the place for you. Okay, I got it. What the hell is this? Ohio State Athletic operated at a $37 million deficit last year. What? $20 million on a roster, $37 million in debt, 0 win versus Michigan. Yes, Ohio State's athletic department spent nearly $38 million more than it made during 2024 fiscal year. Not only are they soft as a football program, but they're soft in their finance department too, and trying to balance a budget. It's what happens when you pay to play and you don't have the fundage. Here's some more broken Ohio soft fans.
Do you see these eyes? I don't even know what to say. I'm dead inside. This is the most embarrassed I've ever been watching a team I'm a fan of.
He's not embarrassed about standing in front of his driveway
I've lost
talking.
heartbreaking games before. All sports, football, basketball, baseball, college, pro, all of them.
Does he look like an athlete to you?
I've lost basically national titles on field goals at the buzzer. I've fumbled and lost games, thrown interceptions at the end, lost games, errors.
He's throwing an interception, lost games. Does he look like a prototype quarterback to you?
Lost games. In a game that was a layup. They don't have an offense.
A layup? I think he's confused with sports again.
We're one of the most talented teams in the country. Better players. We got out-coached. We got dominated on the line of scrimmage, at least on offense. Couldn't move the ball, run the ball at all. For some reason, Chip Kelly was insistent we try to run the ball, even though it never worked.
That's right.
This is the most pathetic performance I've ever seen.
It was.
I came in the season saying, I will give unconditional support to Ryan Day for this year.
Oh, but a sweet guy.
I'll believe in him again for this year, even though I had no reason to. He's given me every reason not to. I said,
Yes.
I'm a loyal guy. I'm going to ride with my guy.
He's going to ride with you, buddy.
20-point favorites at home.
20!
To a team that has nothing going for them.
Zilch.
2 of their best players are out.
Gone. Didn't play.
And that's what you do. You lose 13-10 to a team without an offense.
Out.
A team that could barely throw a forward pass.
So true.
And you hand them the game on the silver platter.
They did.
2 brutal turnovers. Missing kicks. Just shitting your pants over and over again. I'll never recover from this. I want to die. I want to die. Fire Ryan Day yesterday.
He wants to die.
Fuck.
Oh, that's so good. He's dead inside.
Shitting your pants over and over again. I'll never recover from this.
We're gonna recover.
I want to die. I want to die. Fire Ryan Day yesterday. Fuck.
Ohio soft. But wait, there's some more.
Oh my goodness. I am sick. I am sick. I am absolutely sick.
He's sick.
I'm sick.
Not feeling well.
Right now. I'm turning off all media. I'm turning off all the games. I'm not watching.
There's still a game on
games. This is devastating. It's devastating, and there will be major changes. And I'm not taking the victory lap. I'm not. I was rooting for the Buckeyes today. Okay.
What victory lap are you gonna take?
Enough.
What victory lap was he gonna take? Did he see the final score, 10-13? Ohio soft. Yes, you won a natty, right? But you still want to make sure you have noon games only for what works for you. But earlier they asked, what's more important, a national championship or beating Michigan? These are from your own people, from your own fan base.
Easy choice. Beat Michigan every year. 20 years in a row.
I'd rather beat Michigan every single year.
There you go.
National championship.
All right, her.
I've already seen a national championship. Beat them 20 years in a row, baby. Yeah.
All right, how about you?
I'd rather us beat that team up north every year.
There you go.
I would rather us win a championship this year. Beat that team every year. How about you?
Michigan, baby. Woo! Michigan, come on!
There you go. Beat Michigan or win a natty. You heard it from your own fan base.
It's instilled in Ohio State fans since birth to see the Scarlet and Gray beat the Maize and Blue on the football field.
I love Ohio State. I mean, I've been a fan since I was wrapped in Ohio State things that said beat Michigan since I was 2 months old.
And C.J. Trudell and other fans thought the Buckeyes would do just that. Instead, they left in defeat, something this team up north has been used to doing to Buckeye fans the past 4 seasons.
We haven't won since 2019.
We haven't won since 2019. Do you hear his voice? That just gets me every time.
We haven't won since 2019. This is insane. This is absolutely insane as a Buckeye fan. It's not very fun. For the past 4 years, we've kind of dealt with this.
Oh, no.
Kelly Faber is a senior on campus. As a student, he's never seen the Buckeyes win the game.
Seen it?
It sucks. It does suck. It hurts a little bit.
A hurt, moving some
bit.
fans close to tears.
Honestly, I almost dropped a tear. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't cried in 7 years.
7 years he hasn't cried. How does he remember the last time he cried? He's got it down to 7 years.
And today was almost the first time.
And fans, knowing the national championship is still on the table, but the loss has them feeling as if this was the national championship.
I appreciate the boys. They put a lot of work in. I really do. But, like, I mean, and I really appreciate Ryan Day. He puts a lot of work in. But, like, what are we doing losing 4 games in a row?
Two losses, no conference championship, embarrassed by Michigan, finished 4th in the Big Ten. Is Ohio State the most fraudulent national champion in college football history? That is a terrific question. How can you really call them a national championship? They finished 4th. They didn't make it into their conference championship game. They had 2 losses. 2. And they're very proud of this now. Caleb Downs had a comment too, which is mind-boggling, his response here. Caleb Downs believed the Buckeyes had the greatest national championship run in college football history. Barstool Michigan points out, lost to Michigan, lost to Oregon, not winning the conference. How can they say they had the greatest run in college football history for a natty? They didn't go undefeated like some team I know. The one other thing they're soft about is their national championship rings. If when I look at these rings, I only see 1, 2, 3. 3 rings, right? You see 3 rings too? 3 rings. I look in the box. 3 rings, right? 1, 2, 3, right? You see 3 rings. How many do you see here? 4 rings. 4 rings. Count 4 rings. Even their natty rings are Ohio soft. But nothing is more poetic and perfect than this clip. I think it sums it up pretty well here.
Ryan J, you deserve it, brother. Thank you.
Deserve it, Ryan J.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay.
If you don't remember, this was after winning the national championship game. The guy narrating this video, it cracks me up.
You deserve it, brother. Thank you.
You deserve it.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. And then the girl's gonna bolt. The driver bolts. Look at, she's gone. So sorry, she's gone. She left.
Everybody okay? Everybody okay? Thank you. It's okay. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm so sorry.
So sorry, gone. She's gone. Everybody okay? Everybody okay? Ohio soft. But don't forget.
We're going to win in your house and we're going to plant the flag. Should have done something about it.
That's right. You should have done something about it during the game. Now, you may be saying to yourself, it can't be that soft. Ohio soft. The fans, the people, the politicians. But they are. And here's another perfect example of how soft they are. NCAA college football will going to be released pretty soon here, the latest version. And they put out some trailers and some game shots. And this was the thing that this Ohio soft fan was concerned about. That Michigan at EA Sports is at it again with more attempted character assassination of Ohio soft. The new trailer shows Bryce Underwood never taking a college snap, shaking off Jackson national championship to throw a deep ball. Why? And there you go. Your perfect game-sealing Ohio soft. There it is. A video game triggers you. Why? You can play Michigan versus Ohio soft on there, and you can run this score up all you want. Put it on easy mode, and then go at it, buddy. Who do they think they are, these assholes? That's what they are. Legislation. Crime. Can't wrap their head around it. Oh, man, it's so sad. It's so sad. You guys are a bunch of assholes. Until next time, thanks for watching.